This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Tariq, hey.
Hey. Austin,
Hey, new season! Hey, look, it's the next season.
It's the next season,
and
you're probably wondering...
Gotcha hard, you know?
It's probably the new season. You're probably wondering how we got here. Well, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Man, this truly is a Kamen Rider focused on a Kamen Rider that uses a gun, because this was a real Tarantinoing at the end.
Mm-hmm. This way that this episode approached this season was probably the most unique way they've done it, right? Because it's not told linearly from a storytelling perspective. It's all mainly told in flashbacks, right? Which is crazy.
Yeah, and I guess different characters' different characters' POVs of those flashbacks. Like, it's not. Mm-hmm. I mean, it is to an extent. We're hearing about this from Sumeri and Jean talking about it, because they're the ones talking about it. But we know that the other characters were the ones that were at. There's never a point where I feel like, how do you know the parts you don't know about or you weren't there for? I guess. Mm-hmm. You know. Yeah. But yeah. When we last left our heroes, fucking Ace was about to get shot by Sumeri, and a shot fired out in the air, and then it cut to black, Tony Soprano style.
And boy, everyone on the internet feels like an idiot right now, yo. Everyone's saying, "Oh no, this is Sumeri knocking out. This is Dark Sumeri knocking out regular Sumeri and putting on her clothes to shoot Ace, right? Nope. Dark Sumeri can just take over Sumeri's body and be like, oh no,
because they're both two halves of the same coin. They're a two-in-one navigator.
Right? Well, everyone got baited so hard by that. I'm not gonna lie, I got baited real hard.
It seemed like it would have been that. I feel like the second most reason. I feel like what we got was the second most reasonable thing, because obviously they needed fake Sumeri to for something other than just or black Sumeri for something other than just to make the VIPs' wishes come true. But
mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I this was okay, I understand it, I guess. So anyway, hey, we're doing the Geats final episode. Kamen Rider Geats.
It's Kamen Rider Geats, episode 49, Daybreak I. Here comes the highlight. Tariq, hey, this title is the beginning.
Yeah, it's just like we started. We started with Daybreak F, and now we start at Daybreak I. Now, I don't know if this is supposed to be Daybreak 1. It says that phonetically it's supposed to be 1 and not I, according to the wiki. But the wiki lies sometimes. But anyway, hey, Ace got shot by Sumeri. He actually got shot by Sumeri. It wasn't a you gotcha.
You were expecting Dark Sumeri? No, it was me, regular Sumeri, the entire time.
Just being worn like a skin suit by Dark Sumeri. Which sure, she got possessed. Everybody seems to have darker halves. I don't know.
Apparently, Dark Sumeri can do that, you know?
Is Dark Sumeri regular Sumeri's demon from Revice, and that's a holdover from that world? Who knows? But we left on Ace getting shot, and then we start back up with, anyway, sunny day, Jean is here for some reason, he's there at a shrine. They've got a big old rock of the Mark 9 boost buckle. Sumeri shows up. Everything's all wait, what happened? Are we just not going to talk about this?
What's going on here, boy? This is we are definitely skipping a lot, you know, right? Right, we are definitely going too fast in the story, you know. The fact that it cuts from Ace getting shot to Kawa just eating soba is such a big juxtaposition to what's going on, right?
I mean, I feel like the biggest, all of it I guess the shrine parts makes like feel like, I guess, a little more somber. It's not just Keiwa eating his soba, it's his sister getting hyped about fucking Neon doing a live stream, then cutting to Neon's live stream where she's doing a little TikTok dance again, and then
hey look, it's the song. I almost, when they were playing the opening beat, I was like, boy, this better not be that fucking stupid song, right? But it ended up being her actual.
Yeah, but it is that stupid fucking song.
Yep, and boy, man, look, ever since we watched those goddamn side medias, right?
The Ryuki Oja thing. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, hey, it's always been there.
All of them, you know. Hey, look, it's a very popular song in the Shinobi Shinobi world.
Oh yeah, that shit. Yeah.
People in the Shinobi universe loves this song, right?
Yeah,
and then all the while, hey, boy, this mysterious casting director's head. I'm like, boy,
that was mysterious. Hold on, mysterious cameraman. Mysterious cameraman. I don't even think he's a director. Now, there was no black couch. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Who was this? I thought it was Ben and John for a second. You know, right?
I did too, but I because there's only one hand, I went, no, that's probably exactly who it is, and hey, I was right. But yeah, then we start getting between Jean and Sumari trying to talk about what happened, and they're both like, damn, that was some crazy shit, huh? Yeah, sure was. Anyway,
man,
time to remember.
That was a crazy adventure you guys had.
And then the screen went all wavy and wobbly and cloudy, and then there was a cloud filter put around the edge of the screen for every single scene, and it was just a flashback. And everything was in black and white, and that's how we knew that it was the past. Yeah, then I just from the beginning, I want to say, I actually think that this was handled well in terms of, like, I'm not saying that I always like the trope of, like, let's explain how we got to this point in flashbacks, but I do think that this time they did it well enough that it's like, hey, obviously the situation was, like, real fucked. We're gonna keep you on the edge of your seat, we're gonna keep the audience on the edge of their seats to try and figure out how the fuck they got out of this and survived if, like, Ace got shot.
What's Zine doing back here? I thought he left, you know, right?
Yeah.
What's he doing back? You know? Hey, I thought they took away his visa, you know, right?
Yeah.
How'd he get back here? Right?
But yeah, between Dark Sumari taking over regular Sumari's body and Suel just saying, fuck the audience, we'll do it live, Bill O'Reillying it, he just crushes the audience out of his system. Doesn't really make sense as to what the point of even having the audience included in his Regad form, Regad Omega form really is, because if he can just shut that out...
On an external power, you know, you should just focus on the power of your suit, you know, right?
I'm just saying, if he could have just done that anyway, I don't know why that was ever even a momentarily a hindrance to him.
Exploit against him, right?
Yeah, because it seems like he got over that pretty easily with literally no consequence to him after that. It's not like he did that and, like, he went back from Regad Omega to regular Regad, or, like, the Zillion driver went down to, like, the Vision driver. He just was like, well, anyway, guess I'm just, guess I just will have the same powers, but I won't be live streaming it then.
Yeah, right? Look, I'll just put a piece of tape over this camera on my body, you know, right? The camera just happened to turn off at this moment. I don't know what happened to the footage, you know, right?
Yeah. What do you mean, Your Honor? I promise I didn't do anything with the recording. Now, there's no way that we can understand who shot who and who might have punched who and who might have, like, ripped who in half. Yeah, it's just a mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so and then the DGP starts getting cocky and is like, "Hey, we
it's
killed
the
your
final push. Hey, we're in the final
despair."
round. You know, hey, the circle is getting smaller. You know, right?
Yeah, despair, you
hey,
feeble
look.
humans. We've killed your. Is this your god? We've killed him.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, we killed the star of the star of the star, you know? We got rid of probably your most famous celebrity, you know, right?
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yep. You'll never be able to defeat us. But we will be coming out to exterminate all of the other leftovers that are here. Hey, you know how we spent a whole bunch of time making the Bujin sword, I'm just gonna call them double buckles. But like how we made the Bujin sword double buckle seem like it was like even remotely like a foil or like as powerful as the Mark 9. Gotta remind you once again, it's really not. It's really not. It's just a cool sword and a cape and stuff and a bunch of stat buffs.
Oh, well,
that's it.
What do you mean? Well, you say the fact that Shogun Tycoon just has a regular katana is not as powerful as Geats Mark 9 and his railgun sword, you know?
Okay,
right?
so
it's like how fucking Kamen Rider was it?
I just want to make this point again that the fucking so I've been joking ever since we got Mark 9 that Mark 9 is fucking crazy diamond, right? And ever since we saw Regat Omega, he's apparently been like King Crimson or Zawaldo, right? On the same scale, Bujin sword is fucking Silver Chariot. That's all it is. It's a guy with a sword. That's it. One of them controls time, the other can control creation and destruction, and the other one has a sword. And that's it. And he's got a really cool sword, he's really strong, but it's just a sword. That's really all it is. So, like, I mean, it's great that Kayla was trying to be a part of it and trying to participate. It was adorable. You know who was also trying to participate? Neon. And honestly, at this point, the Fantasy Buckle has more abilities than the fucking Bujin Sword Buckle.
Right. Yeah.
But then we,
Daichi and and
Daichi and Haruya are still fighting side by side with the Jamatos, working to fight the man.
It's like that classic scene in every franchise, you know, when two foes have to team up to defeat the greater common foe.
When two foes, to which fucking Haruya says, "Who the fuck are you?" I don't think we've ever had a scene together in this entire show. I don't think that Punk Jack and fucking goddamn Nudge Sparrow had one single scene together before this.
Yeah.
Do you realize that?
I mean, let's see. So Punk Jack was all in part 1, right, with Giori, you know, right?
Yep.
Then Chirari came out and he was like, "Hey, here's like." Haven't they interacted in the waiting room like a few?
Nope.
Were they not in the same waiting room?
Nope.
When Daichi came in and like, "Hey, oh, by the way, here is a Suewu's big master plan, you know, right? Gather all of the team so I can tell you this big important information so we can go take down."
Nope.
Wasn't he there?
No.
Oh boy.
Nope. He was in. The only time Daichi came back into the salon break room was when Michinaga and Neon saved him so that he would tell them how to get to the fucking tree. And that was it. But I don't think Haruya was there. I don't think Punk Jack was there. I think this is legitimately the first screen time that they've ever shared, like, in the same space. And
is this like in Infinity War when Rocket Raccoon teams up with Winter Soldier for the first time?
Yeah, he's like Winter Soldier. Yeah, and he's like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, it's very much like, it's Peter Parker going, cool sword or cool arm. What's that made out of in Civil War? Like, that is what's happening. These are two people that we did not know that they were going to be in any way like interacting with each other ever before, and we never fucking.
They both just happened to be on this empty rooftop at the exact same moment. You know.
I also want to point out, right, that like part of what's being implied here is that Daichi has released his plant spawn across the city to go fight against the Game Masters, right? He still has a core ID and a desire driver, I think, from that bearable.
But he has a broken core ID, though, right? I don't think he ever fixes
Okay,
nuts.
so he has the broken. Okay, let me put it another way. So he has the broken core ID. He never tries it again. That's not even my point necessarily. He can also become Cockroach Man still, right? Because he became Cockroach Man, and this is still the world where he killed Sarah, but we revived her, and then Kekura made a world to make Keiwa the sole Kamen Rider. Then that got canceled because Keiwa killed Kekura. That's 3 Ks, 4 Ks if you count the both in Kekura. But Keiwa killed Kekura, and then they went back to, again, that world, which is still, again, the world where he can still turn into Big La Cucaracha, right? And he did not do that. He just decided to fight as a nerd with a ponytail, with a bunch of Pikmin, with a bunch of grown-ass men Pikmin, and, you know, fighting alongside a punk rock dude, I guess. Okay, cool. But right. Yeah, while they struggle to do anything with themselves, Fantasy Nago and Bujin Sword Tycoon take on Regat Omega, and it goes about as well as you would have expected. But don't worry.
2 people is not enough.
That's why. Hold on. Right. That's 2 people. Right. 2 people isn't gang tactics, but a third person with powers that we've never seen before comes up. Oh wait, no. It's just Buffa Muso, because apparently he still does have that power, and he really can pull that out whenever he wants. And I guess this is his only super form. Fuck the leaks. Fuck the idea of a double buckle for Buffa. Right, this is what it was always. This was his final
he's gonna
form.
have the Vulcan treatment, all right? He doesn't get a real final form into the V cinema, you know, right? Hey,
to be fair. What? Yeah.
Right. It's like Spectre, right. It's like Spectre, like Necrom. Hey, you want your final form? Ooh boy. Hey,
God,
you gotta hope the toy sales are this
what
season.
What is Necrom's final? Hold on, I don't even remember Necrom having a.
It was the where he gets like stupid little gold bits over it. It literally looks like Necrom. But it just all they did was add stupid little gold bits on it. That's it.
Okay, hold on. I'm going back to.
It's a real disappointment in terms of.
Boy, I'm going back to fucking. Going back to Kamen Rider Ghost is a trip. Just look at the. Let's see. Forms. What does it look like? Let's find out. Super form.
Yujo Burst.
Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit.
Not Yujo Friendship, like the Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah. It literally says, it's Friendship Burst Soul. Okay, alright. Okay, alright, wow. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, well.
Yeah. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway,
cool. That's great. Yeah.
You know what the funny part is about Yujo Burst? All of his parts are at least original, you know, right?
Yeah.
When they made that.
Buffa just shows up like the Kool-Aid Man and bursts through.
It's so fucking funny how he just fucking bursts in there, you know?
Well, you know, because he's a bull, so of course he charges through with horns first, you know.
It's just so fucking fun. I'm just gonna get over it. We just like But he just fucking just have him run out the wall, right?
Also, I'm curious. He also. So the other thing is, he bursts out the wall, and it's not like he bursts out the wall and hits Reged. He bursts out the wall into the space between Reged and the others. So I feel like he missed his target. But I really want to know what the. Like, I'm trying to remember, or I guess as I'm rewatching it in the background. Is that the same wall that a certain somebody's going to come through on a motorcycle in a second? And is it 2 holes, or does he go through the same hole?
Oh, does he go to? I thought he comes out from the weird opening bit in like the entrance, right?
Hold on.
Come out the wall?
I'm skipping ahead of. Yeah,
no,
I'm skipping
he
ahead.
Just comes out of. He doesn't come out of wall. He just comes out of frame. That's it. You know.
Hold on. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he just does come out of the other side,
but the way, when you look at the frame, so we see the side view, right? So that means, so if the entrance is in the background, right?
Yeah.
That means Ace could not have come from that entrance. That means he had to come in from the side.
Which means that he probably maybe he came in through the hole that Buffa made.
Oh, he was like, man, this is really convenient that there's already a hole here for me.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Ace comes back in some bullshit way. I do want to say that the fight between Buffa, Nago, and Tycoon against Reged Omega is really some JoJo's bullshit, where he just goes, I speed up time and push you.
Suewol is a sword loser, you know? He was like, he knew he was going to lose, but then he called Judge and tells like, hey, my opponent's deck is triple thing. That's not allowed. Right? Yeah, he cannot take this.
Yeah, he fucking hits, so he hits them with, he makes Neon and fucking Keiwa kick each other in the face, and stuff, and then he reverts time on all of them to the point before they have their desire drivers, but conveniently also they still are the same people, so he could have just reversed time and just let them be normal people, but he just went, no, I still want to beat the shit out of you.
Right. He could have wiped it. He could have reverted them to a state where before they ever became Kamen, but he's only reversed, right? He was very specific, you know, right?
And then fucking and then the literal Deus Ex Machina shows up. The actual physical embodiment of Deus Ex Machina comes in on a motorcycle and hits Suel in the face because of the power of friendship.
Before we get, there's a scene I really want to talk about that's real funny. When I was watching, I didn't understand. So there's a scene where Riki is about to punch the shit out of Keiwa in the face, right?
Yeah,
but then he stops, right? And we see that Buffer is holding him back. Right, but the problem is, Michinaga isn't holding the arm that's about to punch Keiwa. He's holding back the arm that's choking Keiwa. I was like, and I don't understand why, right? It's like, boy, hey, man.
I guess
you should have grabbed the other arm.
I guess he went to...
It's very fortunate he noticed you grabbing that arm.
I feel like it was... You probably... I guess, in a sense, it's because, like, if he grabs that arm that's holding Keiwa, it throws off his balance, and now he can't punch as good. But I feel like it would just wind up with, instead of him holding him up and punching him in the face, it'd be holding him down on the ground and punching him in the face. But he felt, I think it's more like, Suel was more like, this, what the fuck is on my arm? And just like, what the fuck, get off. And then flung them both down.
Yeah, I just thought that was real funny, right, when that happened. But yeah, hey, but don't worry. Hey, look, hey, everyone has their little flashback moment of friendship and power.
Yeah, we've been through so much. Yeah, and then Ace shows up.
Oh, hey, you thought I was dead. I lived, bitch.
Yeah, you thought you killed me, but I lived. I mean, I didn't live, I became a god, but I'm alive, and here.
I planned for this. I knew you were gonna kill me.
I did die
part of my 20-step master plan, you know.
I did die physically. My physical form did leave, but I'm now a god. Don't ask me how. My mommy said I'm a god. I made a promise with my mommy, and now I'm a god.
I just love how everyone else is confused by this, and they're like, boy, this doesn't make a lot of sense. You know, Ace, they're like, sure. I like how everyone else is just going along with it, right? When he told them that he's a god.
I mean, it's been operating on a pretty insane... the show has been operating on a pretty insane, rules, power system ever since we found out the truth about the Goddess of Creation and stuff like Neon's past and Ace's stuff. So, at this point, they're like, fuck it, that works for me, because I don't know what the fuck is happening anymore.
Right? Yeah. It's just really funny.
So Ace decides to fight with the power of motorcycle, because we have to remember that this is a Kamen Rider show.
Right.
And pulls a quick drive-by, and then, he has his own little fight. We should also point out that he is in Boost Magnum, Magnum and Boost.
Yeah.
But he is...
Right, he's like, look, I'm gonna...
He's like,
look,
hey,
I don't need my godship power to beat you.
Yeah, I'm fighting in my original form. Hey, you crazy kids, you want in on this fun? Here you go. Here's each of you. Take a gun, and gives them back their belts. Awesome. Drivers are go.
But he doesn't give them back. He doesn't give everyone back their OP form, right?
Nope, they all have to go back to the first thing that they had, which again, after we found out about that fucking interview, I feel so bad for fucking Buffa's actor, because he's just like, I mean, this is proof in the point of man, he cannot fucking win. He's like, I just had zombie.
Look,
I've just had zombie over and over again.
Main Kamen Rider here: Geats, Nagu, Tycoon, and Zombie. You know, the four main Kamen Riders.
Yep. It's just Kamen Rider Zombie. He keeps getting as much as I shit on the Muso fever zombie form, it's still something, right? At least it's something different. It's not just it's not just the doubled up zombie of the fever buckle. It's golden horns and a cape, and so I don't think it's great and inventive, but at least it's a little bit different. This is just he's been fighting almost 99, almost every time he's fought exclusively in the zombie form. That's it. That's most of it.
But that's the thing, right? In the zombie form, he has the cool chainsaw, you know. Yes, right, and that just allows him to do cool chainsaw stuff, you know, right?
Yeah, I guess.
And they fucking did it again. I don't know how they keep doing cool ways.
That was my favorite thing. There were so many parts. Okay, this was gang. The entire fight of this gang fight of 4-on-1 was so great. The three of them, Buffa, Tycoon, and Nago, all attacking Regad at the same time, and then hitting Revolve on, and them doing cartwheels around him to change forms and move around, and then kick him in the face, was fucking awesome. That was awesome. Truly, one of the most memorable Kamen Rider fights, in my opinion. People are just revolving around and around.
Very well done. Right?
Yeah.
It's also the best part. Right, the best part is that Ace is just sitting in the background watching. He's like, "Yep, oh well,
yep, that's my team." But yeah, fucking Buffa is locked in combat with Regad, so Kawa jumps up and charges the chainsaw for him. So then he pulls, and then fucking Buffa pulls down the chainsaw sword. It's everything about it is benissimo, perfecto, ooh, so right, spicy, just like a mama wants it.
We keep saying how many times can they uniquely come up with a way to pull the chain? We thought they did it all, you know.
We thought we'd done. I thought they'd done it all, and then they found new ways to impress me, and you know what? God damn it, they're good.
The problem is, we've been thinking this from a singular point. How can Buffa himself just how many cool ways he can do a singular charge. We
never thought about combo moves.
Right? We didn't think about that. We only thought about 2-card combos, you know. But we never thought ahead and like,
yeah, you gotta start thinking, and you gotta start thinking even further beyond. You gotta start figuring out how to put the chainsaw sword between Geats' legs, and Geats will, like a bicycle kick, pull the charge forward and flip over, and then launch the chainsaw fling the chainsaw sword at somebody in the air, and then Buffa grabs it for an alley-oop and swings down with the chainsaw sword fully charged. That's the kind of power we're talking about now.
Yeah.
Speaking of Geats and tricks, Ace just decides to be Mark 9 again. Ace just wanted it.
Yeah.
Nobody else gets their power-ups. Oh, so this is the thing that I thought, right?
No. You gotta remember, the name of the show is Kamen Rider Geats, not Kamen Rider Nago.
Not Kamen Rider Friendship,
and
Okay,
right?
But, so here's the thing.
Kamen Rider Geats featuring them. Also, hey, let's not forget the cool when Neon does an elemental boost.
She gives flame boosts to everybody, and they all hit him with a fire slash attack. Yeah, it's right? brilliant, everything brilliant. Yeah. This does just remind me that the biggest issue I had, and I don't know that this would have been good, is so again, right? He doesn't when Ace gives them back their drivers and their like buckles, he gives them all back their like original like base like buckle, beat, ninja, zombie. If he had given Keiwa and Neon Fantasy and Bujin Sword, that would have been the time for them to just, I know it's the last episode, but they just gave fucking Buffa that fucking leaked double buckle. If this was how he got it, was Ace giving it to him, and Ace just fucked off and gave them all their superpowered forms again, and they all fought, I'd have been somewhat okay with that, because it'd be like, I'm using the last of my power to power all of you up so that you guys can all like be the heroes now. Instead, Ace, truly, it is a show called Kamen Rider Geats, and Ace just shows up out of the fire and goes, "Bitch, I'm a god. I am fully powered again. You thought you killed me, but I transcend. What's a king? What's a king to a god? What's a god to a non-believer? Yeah, well, what's a time lord to a god? Die. I have a gun. You have your fists and no audience. Nobody will see. Nobody will see or hear you scream as I kill you.
Yeah. And then Ace does his big rider kick. I thought Regal was gonna do a rider kick. Nope,
he went for a punch. And famously, fists don't beat kicks.
Right, but yeah, that's how Regal is not a real Kamen. He doesn't have real Kamen Rider. His finishing move isn't a kick, right? It's like
it's a punch.
It makes sense now, right?
Yeah,
he doesn't have the rider kick spirit, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have that spirit
in Kurizaki's rider system of version 2 whenever that song drops.
Holy shit!
Right?
Do you think that if they so it's funny because when George's rider system song came out, right? It was before Geats had come out. We knew that there were going to be multiple Kamen Riders in it. They knew that there were going to be multiple Kamen Riders in it. And so, but when he does the song, right, for the most part, he lists just the primary and secondary riders of each season. Then because it's from Revice, he lists all of the Revice riders, right?
Everyone. He lists everyone, yeah.
And then he says Geats. And then it's like, okay, cool. Could you imagine now if it would be like the fucking polka rap, right? If he fucking had to go through all of the fucking
oh man, I want
all of the Geats season riders,
right? Where they use the same beat of the but they only just name every single rider in Geats, right? Everyone that got whose name we literally saw on screen, right? Doesn't even have to appear as an actual rider. Like just every single stupid random Kamen Rider name that appeared in the background, right? Right,
I wonder. Okay. What if you just took? All right. Imagine that song, but you just took sound less than 1 second clips, but maybe 1 second clips of just every single Kamen Rider from each of those series, like, saying their name. So, like, they get to Double, and they include, you know, they had Double and Axel, but they also included Skull. Or they got to, oh god, what was it? The weird dolphin man. I think it was in O's? Maybe it was in...
Right.
I forget what it was. Was it O's or Deno? Fuck. The Kamen Rider that was like a dolphin guy or whatever, had water shit going on.
Yeah. Aqua? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, yeah. Like, what if we went over that? What if we went over fucking, we didn't include, what's-her-face, like, Nadeshiko from Forze, right? Just throw in all of the fucking names, like it's just the updated Poke Rap, and just add every single name that came up, and it just... How long of a song would that be? Like, 20 minutes? 30 minutes? I don't know. Someone could do the math on it. I'm not going to.
Yeah. Boy.
Regardless,
I looked at the wiki, so the wiki has stopped. I think they changed the wiki at some point to no longer list, like, all the stupid fucking names. Like everything, like, all the backup. So they're only listing now Kamen Rider that has actually had a suit, or it's actually, like, relevant name. I think, right. So let's do count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 20, at least 24. And that's just ride players. I haven't even gone through Glare, Glazer, Zine, and all those people. Oh, 25.
Yeah.
25 and 26, it looks like actual DGP related riders, right?
Yeah.
According
that
to
sounds
this,
about
the
right.
final count. Yeah, holy shit, God, there's so much DGP riders. Yeah, but hey, Ace beats the shit out of her. But
Ace kicks Suel.
Yeah,
and then Suel's left standing, and then it turns out that Ace kicked Suel so hard he went inside his body and burst out of him like the fucking alien.
Yeah, boy, man. Tariq, hey, I don't know if you remember this, but when the series started, I came at you with my insane...
a theory. Yes, there was a game theory.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, man, it would be real funny if the final villain is Ace from, like, an alternate future. You know,
I was so scared that was right when the face reveal happened that I was like, oh fuck.
Well, I got so mad. I was like, Jesus Christ, this better not be what I think it's happening. You know?
And then he just went, no. And they just went, no, guys, it's me. It's just me.
Yeah, hey, check out my new digs, you know, right?
Yeah.
Hey, look. Hey, how much do you think I could sell this robe for? Right?
Yeah, I just crawled inside of this man like a tauntaun and burst out. And so yeah, then he, I guess, uses his god powers and says, I want to make everything right again. And some people are happy, and the Jamato give people flowers plucked straight from their heads. And Samus has a fucking mental breakdown. I don't understand what happens to Samus and Garori in the end. They do not explain it. They say that, like, that the 4D gate disappears and management is, like, disappearing and all this stuff, but we don't actually... we see them, like...
isn't it implied that they're just like, hey, the DGP is no longer allowed to operate in this era?
Right. Right, but then Jean comes... But then we see future people back and Sumari back and stuff. And they say that the DGP is... There's a different kind of DGP starting, which is fucking insane to me. That is literally... That is...
Right, hey, boy, do you think Samus is still in charge of this?
I think Samus is in future jail. I think Samus should be arrested by future cops or real cops. I don't know. She's already killed 2 people.
Right.
But, like... If the idea at the end where look, there's a whole emotional thing of them all saying, "No, Ace, don't leave us. We can't forget you. Blah blah blah. You're a part of our world. Whatever."
Yeah.
Here's
Hey,
the
Buffa's still like, I still hate you to the core of my body. You know, right?
Yeah, but fucking Gene saying, "Hey, there's a new DGP that we're starting. Sumeri, would you like to be the navigator again when that happens?" And she's like, "It would be my pleasure." I'm sorry. Have we learned nothing from Sword Art Online? Stop making these games. You did it once.
Gene was like, hey,
stop doing it again.
Do you think Gene was like, hey, you get your old salary plus a bonus, you know? Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
You know,
do I get health insurance? Can I get protection? Can I not be elite? Can I not have my DNA used to illegally clone me? We didn't say any of that, actually. I never said any of that. But we will make another DGP. But nobody's gonna be sad. We're not gonna do it. We're gonna do it we're gonna do it with carbon offsets.
Look, we're gonna take. Hey, look, we found out that people look. Instead of harvesting the happiness from people, we're gonna harvest the screams from people instead. That's how we'll power the future through children's scream, you know, right? We saw it in a movie once, you know, but we watched it backwards,
and we saw it.
But
we saw it in this.
We got the message.
We, the future people, saw it in this old-timey film, this documentary series about creatures that you had in your world. It seemed pretty weird because we don't see those creatures around anymore. But we just figured that was because it was such an old movie that they went away, they went extinct. But we're gonna take from that and we're gonna get canisters and suck it all up.
That's right, you know, right? Yeah, it's crazy how they just started the DGP. Like, who's in charge of the DGP now? Like, they got right because after Susuru's dead, right? He has to be dead, right? Ace actually killed him out of the timeline.
Yeah, he burst out of them. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know that Suel was ever alive. Right, like most of the time we saw him as a floating torso. Like, what was he? There's no real definition of what he was. Was he just a future person? Because if so, Ace just murdered a man by bursting out of him. If he wasn't a future person, what the fuck was he? Right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
right? Who's in charge of this new GGP? You know, right? Hey, just because you bought or did in the future they bought the company's name and that's it, right? Right? They bought the company. They just bought the license expired, so you're like, oh hey, we can buy this name now, you know, right? And that's it.
When Gene and Kyun went to the future, they actually went to the future when the copyright. No, not the copyright. What's the thing happening with Mickey Mouse? The trademark.
Oh, the old time Mickey.
Yeah, when they went to when that expired.
Domain. Oh boy! It's the DGP in public domain now. Is that what's going on?
Yeah. And then they were just like, we're gonna make our own DGP with strippers and blackjack. And then we get to see that Sumeri is still praying for everybody's wishes to come true, and everybody has different levels of wishes, and a lot of them are sad and stupid. Fucking. Okay, so let's review each of the wishes that come up because it's pretty.
Okay, yeah. I can only read one of them, so you know, right?
I mean, they list them. They list them translated, but fucking Punk Jax is I want to be an he just says the aspiring rocker. He doesn't actually say that I want to become a punk rocker. He just says that's what I am. Fucking Daichi becomes a soft boy and goes, I just want Jamatos and humanity to become friends. Who the fuck are you? This is an entire 180 of your character.
I learned the errors of my way, you know. Look, now that I've become a plant parrot, you know, I understand, you know, right?
Yeah, I just want to be nice to the plants, and I just want to tend my garden. Is that such a crime?
Yeah, this is what my entire character has been building up to. Me becoming a plant parrot, you know, right?
Yeah. And then fucking Michinaga just wants to eat tasty meat. I don't know where this came from. That he's supposed to be all about good meat or something or food. But sure, whatever. I guess he's always been about
you know
meat.
what his priority of wishes were, right? The first one was like, hey, I want to kill all the Kamen Riders, but now that he got that anger issue out of him and he went to therapy, he's like, oh no, I just want to eat good food, right? And that's a progress, right?
Right? I guess if the alternative
was
was him wishing for genocide versus wishing for a decent meal, I'd rather him wish for a decent meal, but, there's some real 180s on some of these. Neon's and Keiwa's might be the ones that make the most sense for their characters, because they're both basically just what they were asking for the first time. Neon wants her Prince Charming, which, hey, Stalker from the future Kyun, the time traveler's wife, he's back at it again.
The one that her dad,
was trying to set her up with? Oh, wait, it turns out, hey, gaslighting your manufactured daughter that you used for political and financial gain does work. It is successful. She might fight you for a second, but eventually she will go with it and will agree with your decision, and you'll still get what you want. Yeah. Wall Street learned nothing from this. And then Keiwa just asked for world peace as he studies for how to interview for becoming a fucking police officer. This is why all cops are bad.
What a progression. He went through. That's like, oh yeah, this is the only way for me to achieve world peace. It's becoming a police officer, not becoming a diplomat. But
also, that's the real thing. But also, let's think about this, right? If you think about this in a meta sense, okay, Keiwa has proven himself to, one, be unable to gain meaningful employment, right? He the best he could get is a part-time job working at the soba shop. Otherwise, hasn't been able to get a single real job interview to go past just the interview stage. He's proved himself to be incompetent when given powers of authority in terms of just becoming a Kamen Rider. He's shown himself to be mentally unstable because he goes absolutely batshit after his sister dies. And one more thing, he's also proven himself to be incredibly gullible and manipulable, based off of everything that happens all the time in the entire show. This is why the police system doesn't work at all. Okay, they're not sending us their best. They're sending rapists. They're sending murderers. Some of them, I assume, are good people, but they're not sending us their best.
Right. Yeah, then Sarah wishes 20 things for Kara.
She just wishes for a bunch of shit. She wants to have
wishes you can get.
She wishes for a peaceful life, and she wishes to keep watching Neon's live streams. And then she wishes for a bunch of shit for Neon. She also wishes to go for Keiwa. Then she also wishes that she could go shopping for Keiwa, or for shopping with Neon. She also wishes that she had a bigger board so she could make more wishes. Sarah once again proves to be truly a character in Kamen Rider Geats.
Right.
And then Ace walks around and mysteriously is still corporeal and still physical.
So real quick, so the shop where we see all the planks, I don't know what these are. I'm pretty sure there's an actual official term for these boards,
the Emma boards or whatever. Yeah.
Right, right. So the only one I recognize is the one that they showed, right, or Ben and John, because they obviously wrote theirs in English, right? Or any of these other boards?
They passed by so quickly, so let me see. Okay, they passed by really quickly.
I think at 19 minutes, you see a good shot of the board when Sumi walks up to it.
What was the point?
Let me see. I'm trying to get to it.
18. Okay, all right. 1851 is a pretty good one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. So the only one I recognized, right, was Ben and John because they were obviously in English, right? Right.
Yeah, I can see that.
And also Ben and John, right? Right.
I would have to see how some people's names were written. Let's go to... I'm going to pull up the Geats. And this is also, I'm assuming that they have... I guess they have kanji writings for these characters. Let's see. Let's pick somebody like... Who do we think is alive? Lopo should be alive, right? Because of the movie? We don't know based off the movie, but she shows up in the movie, right?
Who?
Lopo, the fucking wolf girl. The...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sai... Ganaha Sai. Let's see. Let's see. Was there... No.
Let's see. So, according to this, so Lopo is one of them. Apparently, she is. I don't know which one she is.
Oh, actually, yep. I think It is. So at 1851, I found it. So
okay. So according to this, or at least according to the wiki, they've only listed out a few characters, but
well,
so the
I can see.
So Lopo
is like 4 over from Punk Jack.
Let's see. So Lopo is listed. Mary,
someone has to be a world class. Someone has to be a world class man.
Yeah. So.
Let's see. Do they? Let's see.
Yeah, they don't list who is who though. They just said the names of some characters are listed.
I know where.
So apparently,
Papa
see. And Mama Karuma are listed among the plaques, right?
Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, it says... Yeah, I'm looking at it. Itetsu Tamba, Morio Koganea, Kosei Kurama... how do they... Okay, let's see. If I can find... Actually... How is Neon's names fucking spelled? Because Neon's not a fucking goddamn Japanese word, but I...
They spell her name in Kana?
No, they found a way to make it in. They found a way to make it in kanji. Okay, so Kurama. Let's see. Where is the Kurama? Let's see. I'm gonna keep. There's one other shot that might have stuff. Let's see, when Ace is looking at it. No, that's not it. That's not it. Let's see. Let's see how Tonba's name is spelled. I gotta fucking find...
let's see.
No. Oh wait, actually, I think I did see Tomba's. It is... Tonba's the old man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, nope, that's not it. Fuck. Where is it? I thought he wrote it there, but no. Oh, wait. Is that it? The problem is, as you can see from this, handwriting's important in Japanese. I'm pretty sure that, so, do you know where the Punk Jack one is on the, like, list of things? Like, yeah, on the, when they, in that shot, you know which one is the Punk Jack one?
Was it, they show which one was his. It's the, yeah, I'm looking at his one right now.
Yeah,
right?
Okay, at 1851, it doesn't, Itetsu Tamba's is like it's like 3 or 4 away from Punk Jacks, but it's covered by somebody else's.
Right.
Like, so I don't actually know what the wish is, and the person that I can't tell who the person on top of him is supposed to be, because that person's name, that person's wish is covering over Tanba's wish, and that person's name is being covered over by the person in front of that, and the person in front of that, their name, it starts with, it's a Ta, but it's not Tanba, or actually, let's see. Who did they say that fucking... Let's see, let me keep going back to that part where they said... Let's see, who are the people that they fucking... Memorial Koganea, da-da-da, Saga... Okay, so, cool. Nobody fucking... No, okay, there's dog barking. Nobody fucking... Nobody fucking puts up the name of who the fuck the goddamn person is.
It's real mess.
Yeah, there's a bunch. It's a bunch of shit. But these are, if that's any indication, it means that they're real people. It means that they're all real characters. They're all related characters. I'm unsure how many of them are, how many people survived at the end of this thing. But I guess a lot of people survived.
I guess Mary Lopo and Halo survived, I guess. I mean, right?
Think about, Mary didn't die in his game. He just got kicked out, you know?
He's kicked out. He said he'll be back. He's still not back. He came back just to write this wish, you know, right?
Yeah.
He's like, I'll get you next time, you know? Right?
Yeah. Anyway, fuck.
Back to what we're talking about,
Yeah, Ace goes and fucking finds... Yeah, he goes and looks at their wishes and he goes, "Oh, that's so cute. I sure hope your wishes come true. And if you work really hard, they will. But I'm not going to do anything about it." And then he walks.
If you go sacrifice a virgin in the volcano for me, I'll probably do it. You know, right? You know, hey, I'm a god now. I demand out of date traditions. You know, right?
Oh, you demand out of date. You demand out of date traditions. Like using mercury to turn bronze into silver and silver into gold.
With some alchemy, you know, right?
Yeah, some alchemistry. And also unholy things like children's trading card games. They're the devil's work, you know.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, man, I like how Ace is not fazed by this kid talking to a trading card, you know, right?
Yeah. His wing Karibo is bouncing away from him. Man.
Right? Well, I found out some information about Gacha that I can't wait to share next week when we actually start the series, you know?
And I personally am just going, boy, we're in for... Man, it'll be great to have William back, is all I'm going to say. It's boy,
man.
This is a real...
I really hope William comes back.
I think we're really in for a real treat with this one.
I got some great information that's going to be insane, you know, right? Hey, as you know, Japan loves their voice actor, you know, and voice actors are considered actual celebrities over there. You know, right? When you get a voice actor in a project, you know, right? It's not like America where voice actors aren't receiving top billing because they got Beyonce in The Lion King instead, you know, right?
Yeah.
You know, boy, there is some great voice. There is a voice actor I feel like we're all gonna love next week. I can't wait to reveal.
All right.
Yeah.
Well.
Hey, look, it's the star of Kamen Rider Gacha making his... And look, I like this new trend they're doing now of having next year's Kamen Rider making a cameo appearance, you know?
I mean, it's been happening for literally over a decade. I'm cool with it.
I mean, but those have been more like movies, right? Like,
no,
like
I mean,
actual...
Wizard showed up at the end of Forze. Fucking...
In the actual episode?
Yes, he shows up in the last episode. He shows up in the last episode, like eating one of his donuts. Yeah. Yeah,
shit, I do not remember this. Wait,
the jock and the jock and the like and the queen bee girl or whatever like are walking down the street and they're having some couples argument, and then she looks at Haruto or you just see like the back of Haruto walking away eating his donut, and she's like, "Who is he?
Shit.
He's hot."
Oh wait,
they did that.
You're right. Holy shit, I don't remember this at all.
I think X-Aid showed. I think Build showed up in X-Aid. Yeah, Build showed up in X-Aid. Zio and X-Aid basically bled into each other.
Let's see. Apparently this happened in O's as well, right?
Yeah, O's showed up at the end of Double. I
remember this. Yeah. Okay. I start remembering these. Well, because those two characters does make a cameo appearance in O's post. To be fair, those series are over 10 plus years, and I don't remember that stuff at this point. Right? Also, did help that it didn't happen with 01 and Saber, right? Because they're like, hey, we can't have too many actors in the building, right? As we film, right?
Yeah.
But hey, look! It's next year's Kamen Rider. He's late for school, right?
He's late for school. He's late for school, and he's got to follow the fairy. He's got to follow his little grasshopper fairy is telling him, "Hey, come listen. Let's go this way."
Yeah. Yeah, but don't worry, Ace will always be with us in the end, right? If you pray to him, he'll be with you, right?
Just like Fruit Jesus.
Tell your kids to stop praying to the Shinto gods or whatever. Tell them to
and also now we have two competing god religions that we can start in Kamen Rider: the Church of Fruit Jesus and the Church of the the Goddess of Creation.
Right. Yeah. Do that instead. Right. But that's the ending of Geats. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this ending. It was really good. Geats has been a really good season, right?
Yeah. We're
gonna save all the long stuff for the series review next week or whatever the fuck. We record/upload it, right? But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed Geats as a season.
It has actually been it has single-handedly saved the timeline, just like Kamen Rider Geats himself.
Yeah. What's his name? Was it? Yuya Takahashi once again has done it again. He saved Kamen Rider. Right? Right. He was like, hey. He look. This is his revenge. This was his revenge from COVID. It's like, hey, I didn't get just to finish 01 like how I intended, so I'll do it again. Right?
Yeah.
Man, this image, I love all this. Man, so when you look up Yuya Takahashi, the first image that comes up is fucking Vegeta, right?
Yeah.
Before the actual image of his actual profile image, right? It's so fucking funny how just Vegeta shows up. He's like the fourth image. He's like the fourth person that shows up when you search up his name. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, this is fucking great. Alright, yeah, hey, look.
We should, we'll save the rest for the review. We'll save the rest for the review.
Hey. Yeah, when we get to Alright. Anything else you want to say before we close it off, right?
Hey, turns out, God is good. God is great. Every time we have God in Kamen Rider, it makes it better.
Yeah, hey, look, it turns out religion just fixed everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we should just start being more religious in our life. Hey, and who knows? Hey, and we pray enough. Maybe William will show up next week for God Shard. Right? Ooh.
Yeah.
Right? Who knows? All right, that's it. All right, I think we're done. I think we're done with this episode. We can close it off.
Yep.
All right. That's the video. Thanks for listening, like always. Kate, thanks. Bye.
Yep. Bye.
real quick. Bandai got me again, right?
Yeah, what's
Right?
that mean?
I got bamboozled, right? So as you know, hey, I buy all my stuff from Japan and everything, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Straight from
right?
the source.
And you know that the best time to always buy the current year's Kamen Rider toy is
at
at
the
the end.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
when the next Kamen Rider season starts. So I probably bought the Desire driver, right?
Uh-huh.
I paid like 50. It comes with the Boost, Magnum, Zombie, Beat, and
Hey, that's a
Ninja
pretty
buckle.
good deal.
I got a pretty good deal on this driver lot, right? I paid like 50, 60 for it, right?
Yeah.
And right after the finale aired, Bandai went on like Bandai went on this stupid Disney announcement show where they announced like 4 Bandai items in a row. Right?
Oh.
They
Wait,
announced They announced the perfect Desire driver.
What the fuck is the perfect Desire driver?
It's literally just the current, except they updated with new audio, right?
Oh, so it has all of the ones that they added in later.
Yeah, pretty much. And then because it turns out apparently that the boost buckle has an error across all printings of it that they didn't bother fixing till now. Apparently the audio can actually the boost buckle can glitch itself in the Desire driver, right?
What does that mean?
I don't know, yeah. And also with the perfect Desire driver, the Boost Egg Magnum buckle have longer handles. So it's still not show accurate, but it's like okay, you don't need to have a small Asian child hand to hold this toy, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Not only they announced the perfect Desire, they announced the renewal Ninja buckle as well.
Oh, what's wrong with the Ninja buckle?
Nothing. They just said, "Hey, you want Keiwa's buckle? Here's Keiwa's buckle again." Oh, it has sound file. Now Keiwa talks to you when you insert the thing.
No, I don't like that. I don't need that.
Who'll tell you about how much he loves his sister, or hey, can you lend him $20 for?
And how he thinks that blue lives matter at the end of the show.
That's right. Yeah. So I'm really mad about that. After I bought my Desire driver for my next shipment, that Bandai went out, and then I was like, all these fucking Bandai geek shit. It's actually annoying.
Yeah, that's pretty special.
If I literally could have waited another week, and I could have just ordered the Desire perfect driver, whatever the fuck. Yeah, but I got real hard.
Well, once again, I mean, to be fair, they kept doing that constantly to people throughout Geats, so I think that this actually might be on you.
Yeah, I was actually really mad. But yeah, that's what happened to me.